Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to start chapter 2, theory of quadratic equation. Nature of root of a quadratic equation. Here we will discuss the nature of root of a quadratic equation. So the first topic here is the discriminant. What is discriminant? The definition of discriminant is the quantity under the radical sign in the quadratic formula, which is b square minus 4ac, is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. We know that the quadratic equation, the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We know that the quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus into b square minus 4ac under the root divided by 2a. So the radical sign, the quantity under the radical sign in a quadratic formula is called the discriminant. So the quantity here is b square minus 4ac, so the discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So let's do some example on this topic. Here we are given a quadratic equation from exercise 2.1, which is question number 1. Here with us is x square minus 4x plus 13. So if we compare this quadratic equation with the general form of quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 13. Now to find the discriminant of the given quadratic equation, we know that the discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So put the values of b, a and c in this equation. We get minus 4 into whole square into minus 4 into 1 into 13. From here we get 16, because 4 into 4 is 16, and 4 into 1 is 4, and 4 into 13 is 52. So if we add these two, if we get minus 36. So this is the required solution, the discriminant of the given quadratic equation. Now we have another question, another quadratic equation. We have to find the discriminant of the given quadratic equation. So to find the discriminant of the quadratic equation, first we will compare this with the general form of a quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So if we compare this quadratic equation with the general form of quadratic equation, we get a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 1. Now we know that the discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So if we put the values of b, a in this formula, so we get minus 5 whole square into minus 4 into 4 into 1. We just replace the values of b, a and c from here. So we get 25 minus 4 into 4 16. so we get 9. So this is the required answer. This is the discriminant of the given quadratic equation. Now we have another topic in this lecture, which is the nature of root of the quadratic equation through discriminant. Here we will find out the nature of root of a quadratic equation through discriminant. So the nature of root of the given quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, depend upon its discriminant, depend upon b square minus 4ac. So here we have three different cases where we can find the nature of root of a quadratic equation. Case 1, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the root will be rational if, a quadratic equation, if we find the discriminant of a quadratic equation, which is b square minus 4ac, and it gives us 0, so we can say that the roots is rational and equal. Case number 2, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the root are unequal and real. If we are given a quadratic equation and we find out the discriminant, I mean b square minus 4ac, and it gives us a positive number greater than 0, then we can say it's a unequal and real number. The root is unequal and real. Case number 3, if the discriminant of b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the root is unequal and imaginary. Then the root of the given quadratic equation is unequal and imaginary. Now let's take an example. Examine the nature of the root of the following equation. It's a second question number 2 of exercise 2.1. Here we are given a quadratic equation, which is 3x square minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. We have to examine the nature of the root of the equation. So first we will write the general form of a quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So if we compare this one with this, so we get a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 5, and c is equal to 1. So now we have to find the discriminant, so which is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now to put the values of b, a and c, we get 25 minus 12, which is 13. So here the discriminant is greater than 0, so we can say that this the root is unequal, real, and rational.